Greetings from Canada to our friends and colleagues in Bulgaria. I'm John Mайтън, the founder of Jump Math. I'm really thrilled to have a chance to greet you today. I came over to Bulgaria, I think about 8 years ago, and it was one of the best trips I've had in my life. I was just so thrilled to meet all the teachers and administrators and students who are putting so much effort into implementing Jump Math. And I was just amazed at the beauty of the country and the hospitality. So I hope I can come back again. It was just one of the best trips ever. And I think it's a really important anniversary and for many reasons. First, because there's so much evidence now that math is a real key to success for students. So, for example, there's research in early childhood education that suggests that achievement in math is the strongest predictor of success at school for kids, even stronger than reading or attention skills. There's evidence that math predicts the kind of job you'll get, your financial health, your physical health. Also, when children learn to think mathematically, they learn all kinds of skills that transfer to every subject. They learn to make inferences, to see patterns, to make connections, to think logically, to construct arguments. And also, you know, for the health of our society, they learn to think about risk and probability. We're facing all these crises now, medical, environmental, economic, because people don't have a great sense of how their actions add up. They don't have a sense of risk. They don't have a sense of probability or a deep enough respect for science. So it's really clear that math and achievement in math is really important for students. And so I'm thrilled that Jump Math in Bulgaria is having so much success. And I think that, you know, for myself, it's important also because a lot of people think that math is a kind of talent you're born with. So I thought that when I was young. I struggled when I was young. I almost failed calculus the first time. And I didn't really get the confidence to go into math until I was in my 30s. And that really transformed my life, learning that I could learn math. And so, you know, one of the missions of Jump Math is to really gather evidence and promote the idea that everyone is born to do math and that people's lives are much richer if they can realize all their intellectual potential. And we've had now many years of testing Jump. We've been involved in some really exciting research, including 2 randomized controlled trials. And I think if I could pass on 1 or 2 things from what we've learned over the years. The first is that principals and teachers are really the key to everything. If teachers put their heart and soul into a program, they can really transform their classroom. And we're finding from our research that, you know, teachers who are always scaffolding and breaking challenges into manageable chunks, not overwhelming kids' brains, letting kids practice enough to consolidate ideas, and also assessing continuously, constantly giving activities or exercises or quizzes so that they know what the students know and can change their lesson. If the students are flying, they can speed up. If the students need reteaching, they can slow down. So teachers who are constantly assessing, we found, get much better results. And finally, teachers who are constantly raising the bar for students, constantly giving them slightly harder problems, but not overwhelming the students, but creating a continuum of challenges that get incrementally harder, that the kids can see, I can follow that path. I can engage, I can get excited, I can take a risk. And helping kids develop growth mindsets, the idea that they can get better through practice, that they don't need to be born with ability, which is what I thought when I was young. So I think that's one of the greatest gifts a teacher can give to a student or a principal, is to help their students understand that they can get better and better through practice and hard work and by getting help from someone who's an expert. So, you know, people understand, I think, or are beginning to understand the economic impact of innumeracy, the fact that so many people don't know math or are afraid of math. People understand there's a huge economic impact. But what I've seen and what I saw in Bulgaria when I taught a demonstration lesson to kids in Bulgaria is that there's also a deeper spiritual loss when kids don't develop their full ability in math. You know, we would think kids would be stunted if they didn't see any beauty in a mountain or a star, but there's an equivalent invisible beauty in the world that you can only see if you understand the laws of nature, the patterns in nature, the design of the universe. It's really awe-inspiring. It's like walking in a beautiful park. Once you can see that part of the world, you not only see the visible beauty of the world, but you see the invisible beauty, and you have a much deeper connection to the world and a deeper understanding of the world. So I hope that's one thing that we can really celebrate in this anniversary of your program. And we're really happy to support you and really work with you to learn how we can bring about a world where everyone realizes their full intellectual potential, where everyone learns and loves learning math. So thank you so much for all the work you're doing to transform math education in your country.